Happy Gilmore 2 was so good, so here's the cameos and some things you might have missed. So we start off seeing that Happy is happily married until he accidentally unalives his wife with one of his famous shots, ultimately leaving him the single father of 5 children. And he ends up losing his grandmother's house that he fought for in the first movie. And one of the first cameos we see are of his own family. His wife and both of his daughters play in the movie. Also, Ben Stiller reprised his role, and both of his children, Quinn Stiller and Ella Stiller, are also in the movie. And next there is Bad Bunny, who arguably had one of the funniest and best cameos in the movie. He was definitely a comedic relief through the entire movie, and shout out to Travis Kelce for also making this scene so memorable. And next we have John Daly, the golf pro legend who not only has a drink named after him, but he famously beat Tiger Woods while tipsy. And fun fact, a John Daly is just an Arnold Palmer with vodka. Next, I want to point out that there are so many pro golfers in this movie. He did such a great job of really honoring some of the best in the sport. From current golfers to ones who are retired, to announcers, to the CEO of the PGA, they are all throughout this movie. And it looks like they had fun making it, as well as them making fun of some truthful situations as well. Nellie and Nancy are both golf pros, and Tim helped co-write the first Happy Gilmore. The manager from the putt-putt place, Charlie Hull, is a golf pro, as well as Chris Farley's brother is in the movie. Next, we have Boban, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, but he is an NBA player who plays the son of this famous character. In the next cameo we have is Eminem, who always provides a great cameo. And this time, he's the son of Donald Floyd, the jackass guy. Jackass! And next, the graveyard fight scene, which was such a great tribute. Bob Barker, Grandma Gilmore, Donald Floyd, and obviously Chubbs. And I know that fake hand was exaggerated in the first movie, but Lavelle Crawford did a great job of over-exaggerating it once again. And I love that they let Christopher McDonald get a redemption moment as Shooter McGavin. And Post Malone was in this movie, but was anyone else getting Jason vibes from Dodgeball? Also, speaking of Dodgeball, you can't tell me that the Maxi team did not remind you of the Globo Gym team. And next we have our frequent flyer cameos, Steve Buscemi, Kevin Nealon, whose character is somehow even more awkward, John Lovitz, Nick Swartzen, Eric Andre, Kid Cudi, and Sarah Sarandos, the daughter of the Netflix CEO, rock music legend Andrew Watt, and WNBA player Kelly Plum. And then there's Benny Safdie, who actually directed Uncut Gems. And last but not least, Marcelo Hernandez. I know I missed a few, but honestly, this movie was great. It was so nostalgic. I love the way his family stood behind him through all of the hard times, ups, downs. They all had a temper. And if you really pay attention, I love how his daughters, his real life daughters, are the ones who got him through the hardest points. And I know there are mixed reviews, but it's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be fucking funny. And it is.